The specifics are rather personal. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It is time, and by that I mean it's imperative that I find and consume strands of weave at the earliest possible juncture. You have my thanks. And fear not, your implicit trust is well placed and will be rewarded with any and all means at my disposal. As luck would have it, you're already primed to give me exactly what I need. Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much.
Seluna, let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Good.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Right. Well, you ain't the first foreign type, I suppose. Gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Audience is right. She's an uppity one and no mistake, but she knows her business. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what. Next raid's gonna be a big un, I hear. Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now.
Do you hear the Absolute's voice? Do you feel her inside you? That's because she chose me.
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the Scourge. This man is a follower of Leviatha, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner? I was invited to teach them some of my techniques. I live for pain and its intricacies, you see. But alas, these goblins seem to thrive on the crude and primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree? You know the Maiden of Pain. How refreshing. But there is more to us than that. Yes, we worship her through pain, often our own, but it is an intimate and loving thing, one we offer up. If you would permit it, I can show you firsthand.
Go ahead. I'm sure you're in need of a little penance.
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Leviatha and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Yes, this will do nicely. The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it. I heard you, dear one. Whimper, cry, beg. Let it all out. Pain is proof that we live. Revel in it. Come now, child. Do... Sweet child, what to gain? Nevertheless...
Your world has strange customs.
Don't group me with the likes of them.
What's next?
So it is.
Can't give up now.
Yes, I must try this technique.
Breathe deep
Perhaps
and move.
this one.
Well,
My dear Gribbelina, just thinking.
again?
Let's move.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. What's it to ya? Then cat.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Take him, bring him back. Here's the key.
I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for Tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin. Smash it! I'll slip.
I have something to ask.
Poor lad. I could give you peace, you know. But no. You gotta keep silent, don't you? Where do they flee to, you stubborn rat?
Please, stop!
Here to see your friend, have ya? Come and join him if you like.
Say will take over. His work is sloppy. He'll kill the prisoner too quickly.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Scrawny thing like you? I'll believe that when I see it. Bloodthirsty, ain't ya? Ha! Go on in! Make him scream.
No! Please!
Face the prisoner. Consider the implements provided. Then, the stench of charred flesh wafts over you.
Stop! Please! Stop this! Please, to the east! Past the ruins and... the bridge. They covered the gate with ivy.
Look at him. You got him good. And we got what we needed. You weren't half bad for an elf. Drow will be happy when she hears it. Oh, this is good. Come on. I bet we'll even get some of the spoils.
What? The prisoner?
The battered man hangs slack from his chains, barely breathing. The man coughs hard, but his eyes shoot open, and the color returns to his cheeks.
Get away. Please. No more. Help. You could have killed me. Just get these shackles off.
Yes. It should be here somewhere. They said there was a hidden passage underneath this temple.
The place was supposed to be abandoned when we arrived. Thank you.
You struggle with the set of lockpicks until they are bent entirely out of shape. The lock won't budge. The lock clicks and opens.
Thank you. I better go before they catch us. I should be able to make it to the Grove on my own. They need to know they're in danger.
Brian had instructions, but the goblins got him. They said they need him.
I have to go. I have to get out of here. Halsin, I don't know. He changed into a bear, but I lost sight of him. I don't know if he's still alive.
I don't know. The boss didn't say.
He just said some wizard called Leroacan would reward us if we found it. That's all.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
I'll give it a shot.
Get your eye off my arse!
Wish I got turned up there. Lucky.
Hands off. This one's for the pups.
You want to grow into a weakling? You're gonna be a hunter, so show it. See? Keep your... Again! Make it... It's staying right here. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Minch too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
How dare ya!
Don't waste a step.
Ready.
My path be true.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Have to keep going.
Can't give up.
Good move.
Make way!
I can't even catch my breath. On my way. Cutting to the chase.
Can't afford to let up. Moving.
Mutatis mutandis!
Rook to queen 6.
Never a dull moment.
Let's end this. Can't afford to stay.
Pardon the viscera. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. They do not belong on this world. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory. Indeed. After we dealt with the drow that ambushed us, Nettie and I were able to inspect the corpse, and the creature that slithered out of it. I had no idea anyone beyond their ranks was infected. You have my sincere sympathies. No, this is different. Altered. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave. May Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Something good here, I hope. Wish I had a bag of holding. What's in here? least. You've made a grave mistake.
A long way to go still. Onward.
No one back home will ever believe this. Anything of use? Here we go.
Decaying legs protrude from the hole. A failed escape, it seems. It seems the tunnel collapsed mid-dig and suffocated him. A crooked heart is embroidered on his left shoe. The body comes loose, revealing a tunnel. Perhaps you can escape where he failed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Taglin, carpenter, father of two. My son Garland did it. If I ever missed him, could look down and remember him. Goblins took my friends, cut them up for the wargs, for meat. Digging too quickly, felt tunnel collapsing, kept going. Better dead than warg meat. Heading to Baldur's Gate. Didn't hear Goblin Patrol.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Should mind my step.
saying, those eyes. Again? Do you want to become spider food?
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem. I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Right. What would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you for?
Certainly you won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side. Not like we're gonna set the true soul on fire.
They're drow. They're stuck-ups. Ignore them. And be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
I'm just saying, those eyes.
Again? Do you want to become spider food?
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem. I tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me all strange.
Right. What would some drow wizard in Moonrise want to look at you for?
Certainly you won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side. Not like we're gonna set the true soul on fire.
They're drow. They're stuck-ups. Ignore them. And be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No booze, no sneaking off.
Duh, you're all boring.
I'm just saying, those eyes.
Again? Do you want to become spider food?
What are they delaying for? Can't we just swarm the forest?
Drow wants to know exactly where those adventurers came from.
What are they doing? Hiding in trees? We'll smoke 'em out, no problem. guy was looking at me all strange. Right.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Now here's somebody special. Priestess Gut needs to touch you too. Hold out your arm so I can mark your flesh. Shows our devotion to the Absolute. These maggots see how strong we are with her guidance. Whole camp will be branded soon, and you should be too. You ready? Brace yourself. This'll sting. Hold still.
As pain muddles your thoughts, your minds become entangled. A familiar sensation. She, too, carries a parasite. Darkness seems to swallow the temple, leaving you with a vision of the goblin priestess receiving instruction from a handsome young man. One of the chosen. The vision dissolves away. You stand before the goblin priestess in the temple once again. Your minds brush against one another, but are swiftly parted.
Don't want to get intimate in front of the novices? Fair enough. Got some weird shadows in your head. Maybe I can help with that. Us true souls gotta look out for one another. Of course. Don't want this rabble interfering with true soul business. Let's go to my chapel.
Oi! Priestess!
Like us.
We want them all.
Why do they think they're talking to a god?
Ain't we good enough for the Absolute?
That's how we would have ended up had our Nautiloid not been attacked.
Oi, come here. I ain't waiting around.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Talk to me.
Swords meet sorcery.
I'm ready. Need to act fast. Feel my mistress's wrath. Good riddance on that grimy wretch.
No traps, please. first to put my hands on everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
At least give me a sword!
We want you dead, you dub knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining!
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible sacks of muck. Drow might need us any time.
Ain't been comfortable since we've been here. I miss the swamp. Proper nice that swamp was.
I hear any one of you cast an expression.
Sugan al Sukok, Otashokek Doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute!
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Sugan al Sukok!
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon the Absolute seeks. It's the artifact that she carries. The same one that protected you as you entered the goblin camp. Her mind focuses. Their suspicion cannot be aroused. They cannot discover that the weapon they seek is within their grasp. You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth.
Lukan ok, alkol dek, shulkol kek!
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Githamans, they know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who is... Who? You're no true soul. Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Seems I ain't done with you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Say that again. 'Cause I know I didn't just hear you refuse the Absolute. I don't need your lip. Boys, crush him!
Time to strike.
moving in. Let's see what this does.
What's next?
No time to rest.
And now you dare to question me. I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Scrying eye. Best not to do anything suspicious.
The eye's glassy black surface reflects your gaze. You sense no reaction from the unblinking eye. The eye doesn't seem to notice your presence.
They got a grove to the east.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there.
They hid their gates with ivy.
I have been expecting you. The goblins tell me that you forced a confession from our prisoner.
Without your help, they would have extracted nothing but screams and blood.
Her thoughts mingle with yours, a cold hand caressing your brain.
A true soul in such a grotesque form. The Absolute has a place in her heart, even for Dathir. It is time for the raid to begin. The Grove and those who are hiding there will fall. There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory, of unbelievers' blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it, in the Absolute's name. You feel Shadowheart's anxiety. The weapon, the Absolute's, her mind.
Go to their refuge, and make your way inside. As a friend. You started the slaughter without me. How selfish. But we can still fight side by side. Together, we will destroy any who have not died or fled. I will gather my forces. We will reach the Grove by next light. Join me in my warband at the Grove. It will fall. Gather the raiders.
No prizes for getting this weapon they're after really. Perhaps that's how we would have ended up had our Mortier not.
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Come! We have found the owl!
Get your eye off my arse! At least give me a sword!
We want you dead, you dumb knuckle. Not dead and heroic. Get down there and stop complaining!
Join me. The Absolute demands blood.
heavy. Moisture drips down your forehead. Pain shoots through your fingers. The world swims as you close, then reopen your eyes. How long have you been waiting here? A moment, a night, a 10-day?
Chukil gate vlaketh Mazathok. Can you feel it crawling through you? Tendrils squirming in your chest, gripping your heart, piercing your belly. Your bones popping, your flesh swelling. I can. I see it in you. I feel it in me. We are lost. I will be quick with my blade. First you, then the others, then myself.
Your minds intertwine. You sense a touch of uncertainty, a touch of disgust.
I cannot trust my own mind, so it seems I must trust yours. I will wait, but know this. I am watching. If the sickness does not pass come dawn, I will end us all. I came just in time. You are transforming.
Yes, you have. I saved you before. And I'm here to save you again. Don't worry. You will not become a Mind Flayer. Not while I'm around. I'll protect you. Independent. Good. We haven't much time, so listen closely. There is great potential within you. It comes from that parasite. Your instinct is to resist the power it gives, but you must accept it, nurture it. I will keep it from consuming you, but for the sake of both of us, you must learn to wield it. A fight for the fate of Faerun. A fight we are losing. For now. You can change that, but only if you embrace your potential. have to go. The enemy is closing in. I will be back. Wake now. You'll feel better. I promise.
I was just settling in and the druid Halson had some kind of mine here on the Sword Coast. That can't be. Tell me, have you noticed any? That's quite impossible. You'd have as there's not a tentacle on your head. I can. If what you say, you, isn't it? Perhaps. Oh, my dear sweet. If we managed it, we'd have a. Quite the cozy setup you have. Not yet, I'm afraid.
Risk being in open view. Better be cautious.
This one is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
On my way. Seems simple enough.
The hobgoblin, you taste the visions the elves.
If it is...
He doesn't.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This might get it too.
We find who killed it, and we find who...
The hideous... Your heart seizes. And at questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Your skulls...
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, talk.
The creature is... You see a claw.
Damn it!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question. Rags Lincoln.
Tell me!
Again, a vision comes. You see a clawed hand.
Can't you? You're no true soul. Yeah, you're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. No one. The raid stuff. You get... Well, don't just... Listen. The Absolute honors you.
Smells like burnt flesh in here.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
wants another drink?
I got stuff if you got coin. Get moving. I've got other customers.
The road to Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
I'm not even sure if they drink liquor. sacrificing. Oi!
Praise the Absolute. There were few left alive. You began the slaughter without me, I assume. You are almost worthy to live among drow. Fairy. Pathetic. The Absolute did not bring you here.
That won't work.
With ease.
Time to push my luck again. Best be on my way.
Victory awaits. On the move. Again.
Let's light them up.
There's an illicit parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
What's inside? What's hiding here? Let's see.
There you are. Good. I know what you did. All those people in the Druid's Grove. You slaughtered them to a man. Did it make you feel important, huh? Did it make you feel big? Ah, that might be true. And all your power and strength is going to lead you right where you belong. The Hells!
Try something else.
Time to press ahead.
I'm sure you're perfectly delightful. I can't talk right now.
I'll take this way.
Onward.
I won't give in.
Can't give up. Not now. Time for a boost. On my way.
With the weave.
Let's have a look.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like her. Lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. Somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
No traps, please. Let's see what this does.
You're welcome to rest here.
I should speak up.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. Tyr protect you. Be on your watch. There's a devil in the guise of a one-horned tiefling haunting the Risen Road.
You recognize the description. The burning tiefling you met by the river.
She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. If that's true, this is the first glimmer of hope we've had for a long while. But I'll need proof. Bring me her head, and I'll give you my blade. It carries Tyr's blessing, and you will have earned it by carrying out his justice. Well. Thank you. As promised, here is my blade. Blessed by Tyr. It's sacred. The most valuable thing I've ever held. I hope it serves you as well as it served me.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
The Pact! Power! Power. Strength. Fallen. Lady. Zarya.
spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions. The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood. You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Gnolls, vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas. You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the gnoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Let's get this over with.
That hyena will be back, and it won't be alone.
Certainly.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
Heading there.
Death.
Let's finish this. Let's make this quick.
Good. Again.
No mercy.
I will ascend.
No time to waste.
Got to concentrate. Take your Oh my God.
That should work.
I will ascend.
Need to stay focused.
These boots have seen everything. Overrun with gnolls.
Vile beasts. Nothing good is built from a corpse.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.